All right, gotta figure out that darn laptop. I had to go back on my stinking phone, you guys. Sorry about that. Guess I'll put the mouse away. Now I gotta wait for everybody to show back up. Now I gotta wait for you guys to find me again. This sucks. I could have done it on my phone to begin with if I'd known this was gonna be the deal. I have to figure out why this darn laptop camera's not working. I went into the settings and it said YouTube was blocked and I unchecked it, but I should have stopped out of YouTube, I suppose, and gone back in. That might have worked. But I'm here now, so I'll just stay here. Try to mess with the computer while we're talking. Try to figure out why it's not working. I had to go on my phone. My everything YouTube just won't play on my computer, I guess. I pushed the encoder, but it just didn't work. So I see one's in here. Who is it, Uncle Al or what? Try to set it up here for where I can see you guys. Just taking it easy right here in the chair today. Try to figure out why this thing's not working. I don't want to go there, I don't think. I need to go to my settings. Sorry about moving you guys around, but I'm trying to figure out my computer. Find out why it won't go live. It went live the other night, but for some reason it's not going live right now. So I'll go to the settings and figure it out. So, what are you up to today? The one at the back of the room. Sure, you can hear me. Got the speaker plugged in. Hi, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. Trying to figure out why the computer didn't take off. You guys aren't talking anyways, so. There's my webcam. No. Turn it off, maybe. Nope. So, what are you guys up to? Can you guys hear me? Maybe that's it. Can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Somebody dropped out. How come? You guys can't hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Anybody home? Try that. Hear me now? Got the blurry old camera out today. Didn't know I was gonna have to use it. What's up? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Live chat. There we go. Oh, now I see you guys. Sorry about that. Had to turn it on where I could see you guys. Sorry about that. YouTube does suck, Herman. How are you doing, buddy? Glad to see you. I tried to get my laptop to go live. It would not do it. Sue's at work. She can hear me fine. Yeah, I had to unhook this thing, but then I realized I had to tell my phone to come on. Yeah, sucks. Really sucks. Hey, good to see you, Sparrin. You finally caught me, huh? Good job. I can plug this thing back in now. Now you guys can hear me. Down to you in the chat, no likes. You guys getting to hit that likes up button. It's trying to snow here. Just kind of spitting here and there out there. Oh, good, thanks. Yep, plugged in the old headpiece. Yep, that will work. I had to tell the darn phone to pick you guys up. YouTube must be messing around again. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. My thumbs up, I guess, on the stream not working. Hey, Uncle. Sorry about that. My laptop wouldn't go live. I had to change to the phone. I'm hoping it warms up here so I don't have to look at that snow coming down. We haven't had very much this year, so I'm just kind of down on it. Yeah, for some reason, I was at like, I think it was 3,800 hours. 38, 3,850 hours or something, and I looked the next day, I was back down to 3,811. I'd really like to know what's going on with those guys. I mean, we work so hard to get what we got, and then they sit there and take it away. Oh, yeah, you guys, if you don't know each other, make sure you're supporting each other, okay? How's the weather where you're at, Sparrin? I'll give it a couple of days. Great. Thanks a lot. What do you want? I got a dog talking to me. Get up over here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on over here. Say hi to everybody. Here you guys go. It's Angus. Okay. Go on. Yeah, that's Angus. His name's Angus. Boy, you guys see that on the news today about El Chapo, that guy from Mexico? He pled not guilty to all those charges they had against him. Good Scottish name, yeah. He's too smart for his own good. Try to make it so you guys can see me better here. There we go. I'd planned on doing this on the laptop, but for some reason that camera's not working right. Dog ate my damn mouse up. Man, I put some pounds on this winter. I'm getting ready to lose some weight. I got some of these here things. I bought some of these things here so I could sit here and do this and then get down on the floor and do some aerobics type stuff with them. I've never been this heavy in my whole life. It's time to get rid of it. Yeah, that's terrible about the. He was crazy. I mean, I was just eating my cereal in the kitchen, and we have a little TV in there, and I was just catching bits and pieces of it while I was eating, and he was saying yeah, he's not the real El Chapo, and that the real El Chapo is still down in Mexico. They have I think they said 300,000 documents to prove that he is El Chapo, whatever, and that he was a kingpin. They were saying he has submarines and ships and trains, that he had his access to everything to get those drugs into our country. Can't believe it. He must be a multi-billionaire and can't even brag about it because it's all illegal. Hey, CR, how you doing, my friend? I think it's good riddance. That guy needs to spend the rest of his days in prison. What are you doing today? Creating? $20 below? You better stay warm then. What's everybody up to today, trying to stay warm? I've got to go out when my kid gets back from school, so I figured I'd just go live for a little while. He drives my dang car more than I do anymore. There you go, fire starters, yeah. It's supposed to be warming up here next week. I thought I would go out in the garage and play with some of that fatwood Sue sent me and make me a fire for you guys. Have you guys tried getting into that Blue Wrench group over on Facebook? I joined it up just to check it out, and I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good networking area right there. If you guys haven't really checked it out, go check it out. It's called Blue Wrench Mob. It's on Facebook. I could probably get the link for you after the stream. Since my laptop's not working, I can't grab stuff. That's why I was trying to go on the laptop, because then I could open a different window and get links for you guys. Gonna have to play with the laptop and find out why it's not allowing the camera to turn on for live streams. Said something about my encoder, so I will have to go check it out. I thought the encoder was like the stream key. I didn't know there was more to it than that. I don't know why YouTube's got to mess things up. Everything was working great. Then they turn around and make little bitty changes that just mess with people's heads, makes it more difficult. Well, the younger kids probably not. I mean, they grew up in the computer age, but us old people that are starting it, we didn't have computers when we were growing up. My growing up days, I was out running around outside somewhere. Sitting here where I can look outside and see how much snow's coming down. Rocks, what are you talking about? Excuse my finger there, I gotta see the chat. What are the rocks for, Uncle? The old man, he's sending me some beeswax. I'm gonna be doing another project with that when it gets here. Yeah, make some fire starter with it. Another thing I want to plan on doing is showing you guys how to make beef jerky out of hamburger. It's pretty darn easy, pretty cheap and pretty easy. That is the Stone Age for us. I kind of like growing up back in those days. I wasn't leased to a electronic device. I was able to go out and run up and down the roads and do what most kids back in those days did, you know. I remember coming down this big hill with my bicycle, and we would run it all the way down the hill. When you hit the bottom of the hill, you had to go through one intersection where cars would go by and shoot through the intersection, and you keep going about 100 more feet. And as soon as the road ends, you would have to jump your bike up in the air and go down inside of one of those irrigation canals like they have in big cities and stuff. And that was a big thing for us to see how far we could jump into that canal, you know. Man, my dad tanned my hide when I came home with a busted up bicycle. That was down in Alabama when we lived there. Yeah, that's about what this hill was, CR. It was a really big hill. You had to push your bike up it. You couldn't bike up there. Even as a kid, you couldn't bike up this hill. It was just too steep. But man, coming down that sucker, woo you better be hanging on. That's why we had to be going so fast to hit that little jump right at the end of the road so you could get up in the air and land down in the bottom of that cement drain ditch. Or they used it to for flash when flash floods would come around. Yep, had a Stingray. That's right. High handle, ape handlebars. You know. Hey, how you doing? Ohio prepping. Just a shoot the crud kind of live stream. Everybody's trying to stay warm, so I thought I'd just go on and kind of shoot the crud. It's trying to snow here, but I'm hoping it warms up too much and quits. Hey, Liam, how you doing? Good to see you. Guys, don't forget I'll be live streaming tonight too with that hangout. we'll have a panel of people up there talking about if we were to go into a nuclear war, the people afterward would all be moving around the country trying to find safe havens to go to. But along the way, they're going to run into some, and it's probably inevitable. But you're going to run into people that are going to try to kidnap you and use you as a slave or something like that. So I'm going to bring you some information of telling you if that were to happen, then you would know how to get out of it because I've got a whole list of things that you can do to escape your captors. So I think it'll be a pretty good live stream, you guys. If you guys have any information you want to share with me, let me know and I'll get you up on the panel. You die in the nuke attack? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if there's any reactors close to me where I live now. I'm not originally from where I live now. I'm originally from Washington State. I know Washington State has some nuclear reactors, and Sue's probably over there close to one of them, I believe. So, blind of an eye, probably gone. Blink of the eye, excuse me. But, those are just things that we have to think about, If things get all hairy, and you live close to one of those nuclear plants, I would consider to bug out and go somewhere else. Somewhere not so close to a nuclear plant anyway. I mean, you have to think it through, you're not just you're worried about, you're going to be worried about your family as well, or even your group members if you've already found a group. But I'm pretty sure I'm reading this book on Tuesdays. It's called Survivors, and I do it online. I read it and then I post it online, and it's about the survivors of a nuclear war, of how they move around and try to get from point A to point B, how to find safe havens and all that stuff. And as we go along in the book, it comes up with these instances where some of the people are actually kidnapped from the planes falling out of the sky, or from naive people not getting up and getting out, things like that, and then they get put into like a slavery. And they're the ones that pack the stuff, all the foods, the water, all the stuff that you need to survive. Hey, how you doing, Mrs. Green Thumb? Good to see you. Guys, remember, if you don't know everybody here, get to know them and support them, okay? It's all about networking. Yeah, so, that's the book. It kind of gets you to thinking about some of these things. So as I go through the book and I start listening to these scenarios of the storyline, it kind of pushes into me that these are some of the things that I'm a prepper, but I try to teach the people that are outside the prepping community how to at least prepare themselves, a little bit. Because most people that are not in the prepping community, as y'all know, I think that they can just live any way they want and it'll all be all right. But probably won't be when there's a nuclear war. So I just try to teach them how to survive natural disasters, I guess. But a nuclear war could be in there as a natural disaster, and I would be prepared if I were you. Even if it's just to have some extra food and water laying around, or knowing where the strike zones would be so that you could get the heck up and out, away from them. These are just things that common sense you should know already, but there's a lot of naive people out there that just think that they can live their life and not worry about the other stuff. It will probably take us back quite a ways for sure, Uncle. But first thing you gotta get in shape, and that's what I'm working on. I don't even believe I put on this much weight over the winter because I've never been this heavy, but I'm working on getting it off already. I was showing the other folks I have these dumbbells that old people use to try to, oh yeah, my ugly hands. I take blood thinners, but I use these to, build some of the muscle back up. I get down on the floor and I can do, uh, it's not a full blown push up, but you're on your knees doing it and you're building up your body while you do that. And that's what I want to do is I want to start working on the midsection of my body so I can lose some of that body fat. And it's all from being hibernated in this winter. You walk around with weighted gear, yeah, that's a good idea. A backpack's a great idea. I used to do that when I was still working. I would have my get home bag full of goodies, but also my work gear. So I only lived about a mile to a mile and a half away from a bus stop. And to save gas and stuff, I would just walk up to the bus, take my get home bag with my gear in it, and I'd go up and jump on the bus, go into Everett to work. And then when I got off of work, I'd walk up about a mile to where the next bus stop was, and I'd bring the bus back home, and then I'd be rested up from my hard day at work, so I could walk that last mile home. So I was in pretty good shape back in those days, and that really wasn't that far back. So if I could get in that shape, I can do it again. I'm just gonna work at it real slowly, and my goal is to lose about 50 pounds, 60 if it's possible. But I'm not gonna set any goals I can't meet. So that's what I'm trying to do is trying to stay within reasonable. And if I lose 50 or 60 pounds and it doesn't look like it's enough, I'll start to lose some more if I have to. So that's all the things that we have to do. Being in shape if some big catastrophe was to hit. Everybody has different catastrophes wherever they live, whether it be SHTF or a volcano or an earthquake or a tornado or hurricane or floods, whatever. You still have to be able to survive that. Yeah, I can't do a mile, old man. Is not till I lose some weight anyway. When when I first moved here, where I live now in Nebraska, I only weighed about 250, which is good for my size. And so I would just go out and I'd walk around this lake. They have a little lake right in the middle of our town, and it's got a trail all the way around it. And I would just sit there and walk around it. At first, it wasn't walking all the way around it. I'd walk a little ways and I'd get tired and I'd go back, get in the car and go home. And the next day, I'd go back and I'd do it again. I'd walk a little bit farther and then come back. And I got to where I could walk all the way around that lake. I saw you come in, Paul. I was talking, or Nicholas, I'm sorry. I saw you come in, but I was talking. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing today? Like to try to call everybody out, but I was talking in the middle. So, oh, you caught a surprise. What'd you catch? I'd like to kind of try that magnet fishing. Anybody tried magnet fishing yet? I'd like to try that. Big old American carp, huh? Uh, those things ain't good for eating, but they fight really good to get them into shore. I've heard people eat them, but they have to, I think they say pressure cook them first. Yeah, it looks fun. I mean, I watched a few videos on it, and some of those guys bring in some pretty interesting stuff. I'd like to see what kind of stuff I could drag in out of the one river we have around here. Well, one big river anyway. I live on the North Platte River, so yeah, carp really aren't very good to eat. But however, they are pretty fun to catch. I used to go carp fishing just to catch the carp because they're like a sport fish. Actually, they fight really hard. So what's everybody doing out there today? I may have to bring the chat up just so I can see what you guys say. Try to see if I can get this thing to work at least that way. Working. You always work. So what about you, Uncle? You walk like whoops. I'm gonna get into trouble here. Hold on. There we go. I had planned on using the laptop, so I don't know what he did with my darn mouse. Is that what fell on the floor, little man? Ah, got to figure it out. Put you guys right here on the table. Hold on. Try to figure out what he did with my mouse when he jumped up here. Let's see it. Darn dog. Oh, there it is. All right. Back. Darn dog. Good dog. I like him, but he's airheaded sometimes. There it is. Whew. Now I'll be able to see you guys. Another cup of coffee for the uncle. You're gonna work on winter stuff? Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, I hear you, Uncle. You know what they used to say about old age, huh? Wait till you retire so you can enjoy your older time in life, you know? I just haven't seen it yet. Oh, heck, this way. Now you guys get to see me right with my one hand there. That'll work, I guess. OBS is fun. You'll like that, Grumpy. I use it on my Saturday night live stream, sometimes on Wednesdays. It is definitely fun to mess around with. Of course, sometimes you get real frustrated when you're doing it. Like me, when I first started, I just got so frustrated, I would actually uninstall it and say to heck with it, And then phone call, had to decline it. And then I would think about it or talk to somebody a little bit. Then I would go back in, I'd reinstall it, and I'd try some more till I finally got it all figured out. It was pretty easy to do. So now that I'm in there and I'm a little bit experienced at running around with it, it's pretty easy. Isn't that the truth, CR? They do. I mean, I can even tell them, don't call me. I'm going to be online or something. They don't care. They just call you anyway. It's like they little kids. They don't even listen. Now I done it. Took the darn chat window out. Man, those darn. You guys watched the Stupid Bowl yesterday? That was the lowest scoring game in history of the Super Bowl. I was not rooting for the Patriots. I hate the Patriots. They're a bunch of cheaters in my book, so yeah, I don't either, Grumpy, but the Super Bowl, I kind of watch it in and out. I don't really watch it all the way through, but I'll flip back and forth to it when I'm doing other stuff. But I don't really watch the whole thing. You guys ever tried this? You should. I don't get paid for saying it either. But I drink a lot of water, so I drink this stuff here, and it's 0 calories in it, and that's what I like because I'm trying to lose weight. But it's water, so I gulp it down. That's a 1 quart bottle, and I usually try to drink the whole thing in one day. That keeps you all moisturized up, Yeah, they soak those guys for those ads, don't they? I didn't even watch halftime. It's so commercialized anymore. You're trying to gain weight, huh? Eat some of that those big plastic jugs of whey. That's protein. You can just mix it in with a glass of milk. Chug her down. That'll put the weight on you. It also toughens up your bone mass. Yeah, eat that whey. Can't remember. There's several kinds of it out there. They sell it at Walmart. I don't know if they have Walmarts where you live, but they sell it at Walmart. What are you guys up to? I'm gonna venture out there here in a little bit. Go make my truck payment and stuff. You don't need to burn calories. You need to add them. You need to get that body mass up. As for me, I got too much body mass. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button and share it out there with your friends. If you guys got the opportunity, put it out there on Twitter too. I can't do it from where I'm at. I'm crippled. I did my computer wouldn't do what it was supposed to be doing. I've got to look into it again. I should have just gone in the other room and done a green screen. Hey, how you doing, Paul Hillbilly? Good to see you. You're at work? Oh, I hate that four-letter word. That's a bad word. I don't have to do it anymore. Where they do that on Family Feud, you go like that, right? Block them out. All right. Thanks a lot for coming in. Yep, I'll be on later tonight, Grumpy. Thank you, Sue. YouTube's going through its madness again. They took a bunch of hours away. I don't understand it. I tried to contact them on it, but they haven't gotten back to me. Asking what the heck they were doing, taking my hours away. I got a copyright strike last week. I'm hoping that hasn't got to do with that because I actually answered that copyright strike. The music I was using, I have permission to use from the artist himself. So all they have to do is contact him and say, "Hey, this guy's using your music. Is it okay?" And he'd be telling them, "Say okay." The guy lives in Monroe, Washington, so he's a very good friend of mine. He writes music and plays it in the bars, so I know that it's not copyrighted. And I'll be doing some more leather work for you guys this week. Probably started on Thursday. Kind of busy until then. I'll probably put it up on Thursday. I will probably do it before, but I have the story tomorrow, and then I have live stream on Wednesday. So maybe I'll put it up Thursday for you guys. All this change in the weather and stuff really messes with my rosacea that I have. Warm hot makes my face not cooperate. Maybe I'll do a car vlog. Put that up later as well. I'm going to try to do one of those live one of these days. See how that goes. I was watching earlier that, I don't know if you guys know that guy named Pickrick One, but he was at the barber today getting his hair cut, and he was just sitting there live streaming away. The hairstylist, her daughter called her, so she talked to her on the phone while he was sitting there. And then the hairstylist just handed the phone to him, says, "Here, this is my sister." So he sat there and talked to her online, on live feed, and showed her face on camera. Did you guys see that? Yeah, he does morning shows, yeah. So I guess his subscribers had dared him to grow his hair long, so he did. So he couldn't take it anymore. He was up at the barber getting it all cut off because he likes to wear his hair short. So when he went up to get it cut off, he live streamed the whole darn thing so his subscribers could see that, you know. I'm kind of a shy kid. I would be afraid to do that in public. I mean, I go and do some stuff at the store for you guys, you know, but I film it. I don't go live. I guess I'm working up to that, trying to see if I can get away with it. Then I'll go live. I don't know. We'll see. One step at a time, you know, just like a recovering drug addict or alcoholic, one step at a time. Shouldn't be too long. YouTube makes its changes. I'm kind of interested to see just how much they change it. I heard they're going to up the hours and everything. I got a email from them, but I want to see. It was kind of vague. Kind of want to see what's going on. What are you working on right now, Uncle? Oh, really? Oh, that'll be different. I kind of have to do that anyway on my phone. You kind of have to push down on the name and wait for it to pop up. It says go to channel, other options, blah, blah, blah. You gonna do a video on food storage? Food storage space. Yeah, you can make you could actually make a closet into a storage space. That's what I did when I lived in an apartment before I found a house out here. Was I took the guest closet and opened it up and added a bunch of shelves in there. And then I just started putting the preps in there because if I don't lock my shit up, my family fucking eats it. They like to eat and they like to eat a lot. So I had to put a padlock on my food storage compartment in the basement because my son lives down there. He's got almost a whole basement to himself. So I would find stuff missing, you know. I couldn't understand what was going on. I finally just asked everybody that lives here, is because I have two roommates besides my son and I, and so I just asked everybody, hey, what's going on with the food downstairs? Finally, they said, "Oh, we didn't. We just been eating it. We thought maybe it was just put down there because there's no room in the cupboard." So I fixed them. I put a hasp and a lock on there. Told them that was not to be eaten, but they would not listen. So, shit. Excuse me. Thank you. A lot of people make mistakes. Yeah, even my family. My son. He knows I put stuff back away and prepare and prep and all that stuff, and he actually helps me. But I guess if you don't tell them, they don't know. Thanks, CR. Thanks. Got a little bit of a cold. Not a lot, but a little. Makes me sneeze and sniffle. Yeah, I know, Sue. Thank you. You guys are going to have to visit there for a second. I've got to put the dogs out, okay? I'll be right back. They're sitting here looking at me with their puppy eyes. Try to be. Okay, guys, let's go. Come on. Let's go. All right, get over here. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's cold out there. Oh, guess what? I bet my stickers are here. Oh. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Looks like they sent all kinds of them. All right. Look here. Try to get them without. They came. See if you guys can see them. They're still in plastic. Woohoo! New stickers. Then they send you a bunch of stuff to tell you what they can do. Stuff like this. That's where I got them at. You guys get a chance, go over there and check them out. Very good prices. And they have fast delivery as well. They can make little bitty things like that. They can have die cut things like that. Oh, hi, old man. I didn't see you slip in. Then they got something like that. And, look at there. Coasters. That'd be cool to have. Might have to look into those. Let's look see what they did to the stickers here. Get them out of that plastic so you guys can see. How you doing, old man? Did you get that email I sent you? Come on. It's tough plastic. I have to get the old knife out. I love this knife. Sharp. Like I need to put a sharpener on it. There we go. There's the sticker without the plastic on it. Pretty good, huh? All right. Oh yeah, they got feel really. Let me tell you about these things because I learned from out Insight Freedom. They are waterproof. They have a waterproof face on them. So if you want to take them and put them like on your car or something, it would be safe because they won't fade out and stuff because of the waterproofing on them. I'll see you later, Uncle Al, at the other stream. I just want to show off these stickers because I've been waiting for them for a while. But they have a really good turnaround on them. I ordered them about a week ago and they're already here, so I'm kind of impressed. They took out some of that background noise on my other sticker I had. And I just ordered these here just to see how they would come out. A short stack of them, anyway. There's, I don't know, 20 or so in there. So now I got stickers I can give out. I feel good about it. I think it was 25 for $9. That's not too bad. You take 9 into 25, that's about, whew. What is that? What's 9 into 25? 2, 3, 2 something? And that was, about 275-ish up. That's not too bad. And the more you buy, the cheaper they are. I just wanted to check them out before I bought a lot. But I can see now I'm going to buy more. Okay, I've got another dog out there. Hold on. He's telling me it's time to come in. All right, I hear you. Come on. I know it's cold out there. All right, guys, lay down. Oh, you slid under the door. Dang dogs have to go outside. That's like a snowstorm for you guys. Yeah, I saw on the news, on the Weather Channel anyway, that you guys were getting dumped on. Sue said she's getting dumped on in the eastern state too. Yeah, I see on the big screen TV that Facebook's in deep doo-doo. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on, Jake. Come on. Come over here and see everybody. Come here. Here you guys go. This one here is Jake. Come on. Get over here where everybody can see you. Come on. There you go. And that's Jakey. He's my camo dog. He's half dachshund, half, I think it's, let me see. They told me, I can't remember. He's got that brindle color, so I think it's Rottweiler. That was kind of probably a good piece of ass for somebody. Excuse my French. Well, I'm telling you, she's probably used to that cold weather in eastern Washington, CR. It's the folks over there in western Washington that are having the issues with the cold. Six layers. You know the good thing about layers, right, CR? You can always take them off, but you can never put them on. Any of you guys do Facebook? I have a just-in-time prepping group on Facebook. I have a Patreon too. I haven't really done much with it, but I am playing in there, moving some stuff around. I'm going to check about doing some live streams from there. In order to see my live streams over there, you'll have to become a $1 patron or more. But that's my back channel one. If anything ever happens to YouTube, I would still have that to fall back on. But I still put information over there. I still upload stuff over there. Yeah, Pa Hillbilly, I'll write you down. I will. It's sort of like a closed group because I don't want a bunch of idiots in there, if you know what I mean. I will, if you will friend request me on Facebook, which is Will Russell. If you do that, then I would just put you into the group. Quit. I got your name written down. If you friend request Will Russell, I will just automatically put you into that just-in-time prepping group, if that's okay with you. It's if you go in there and search for it, You would go into, let's see, I believe it's just in time. Then it's, let's see. That will, whoops, I just put it in the wrong place. Sorry about that. It's on Facebook, but the name of the group is, whoops. I had to put it in there kind of different because the Facebook made me do it. So here is how you get in there to look around, and you could actually ask to join, and I could come in there and just approve you. I think that's it. Well, where the arrows are periods, so I better change that right now. Know how that got in there like that. Whoops. Oh well, where the little arrows are periods. And you just go in there and ask to join. I will go in there and approve it. I get notifications when somebody wants to get in there. So it's J period, I period, T period in parentheses. I hear you. That's what I said. If you just you could just go in there and ask to join. I'll just approve you since I'm expecting it. Dogs are fighting over which one wants the rawhide bone. 45.50. Oh man, that's a cold wave for you guys. All right, PA. Nice truck. Hit my mods button. Let me see. I get the mouse out for this. Have to use two machines. That's just not right. But I can. I know that I have the power. Right there. Whoops. There we go. Here, try saying something now, hillbilly. That'll work for you. That takes care of all the loose weight that comes in and out the riffraff. If anybody can take care of them, then it's all good. Yeah, I still did it the old-fashioned way on my laptop. You're welcome, hillbilly. No problem. Yep, exactly. If you're all mods, the ones that come in to create problems, all get kiboshed by everyone. That way it's easy to take care of the issues. I'll probably be out of here pretty quick. My boy will be coming home, and I've got to steal the truck before he gets it again. I've got to go take care of some bills. This was just a short stream to kind of visit with you, my friends, and waste a little time while I was waiting on my kid to get out of college, out of his class. He's got a pretty rough life here. I don't understand why he wants to come back there. It's probably because his mother's there. He does, I don't know, 4 hours of college every day. Then he goes to work and works about 4 hours, and then he got all kinds of time to himself. I'm trying to talk him into staying here, but I won't make him. He'll have a mind of his own. He's already got one. I'm thinking about might have to see if I can't get some of these made too. Kind of looking at these stickers. That would look good with just-in-time prepping on there, huh? Well, I was just outside and it was cold. I was in my bare feet. But it's not snowing. Oh, really? Arctic Circle? I never made it up that far when I was in the Navy. I didn't get up that far. I watched a video the other day. Said there's a secret world up there that you go through this little like a opening in the ice. Some more of that conspiracy theory stuff. All right, CR. See you later, buddy. Be there, be square. 7:30 Mountain Time. So since you were up in the Arctic, old man, did you fish for crab fish? Get to go crab fishing off the side of the ship? I tried that a couple of times when we went out to sea. I had no luck at it. About 7 more minutes, guys. I'm gonna jump off. So, if you got any burning wishes, now's the time. It looks like it took me a little over 10 minutes to get on. Actually, my son's not home. I'll wait till he comes in the door. Kind of looking all these stickers over to figure out which ones I want to buy next. I hate that. Hillbilly. It happens all the time to me. There are a lot of folks I hit the bell on everybody I subscribe to. Then I don't get notifications. I'll see them on that home page where you can scroll through the home page. And oh, you can see when I do that. I used to be kind of muscular. It's all turned into fat flab. Anyway, I'll see them on that home page that you can scroll through to find other things. And it will show me. I'll just click on your channel and go in there and I'll go, gosh darn it, no bells on. So I'll have to unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit that bell. All right, Hillbilly, I'll be on later about 7:30 Mountain Time. It will be a panel, so. Hey, Virginia, how you doing? Good to see you. Look what come in the mail. That's my new sticker. You should get something made that says Virginia H on them. You'd say Virginia H Prepping. Get those bug out bags put together, you guys. It's cold outside. Just slam one into your car. You know, you guys, with the snow on the ground, you should take a little baggie. You could take a food storage bag, probably, put some cat litter in it, and just throw it in the back of your car. In case you were to get stuck in the snow, you can throw it underneath your tires and get unstuck. Well, you got a job coming up, right, Virginia? Is that for this summer? Or does it start in the spring? I know when my boy did it for the Boy Scouts, he was up there from the end of spring all the way till the end of summer. About 3 months. What camp are you going to be doing? I forget. I think you told me, but I forgot. Yeah, bleach works good too. Except I don't like carrying that around in my car. I have COPD, so bleach is really hard on my lungs. It's hard on your lungs even if you're a regular person, but if you've got any kind of illness like disease in your lungs, then bleach is not good. I mean, uh, I use it downstairs when I do the laundry, and I have to hold my breath, pour it in, slam it shut, and head upstairs before I breathe again. Hey, old man, are you still in here? Oh, I was reading your thing, old man, about not being out on deck. I was telling Sue I'm probably going to be up that way in about a year, a little less than a year and a half. I'm going to move my boy back up there to be with his mom for a while. He wants to try to get a job either at Microsoft or Boeing or something like that. after he gets his college done. So when I get up there, I'll probably want to look you up. Is that okay? I don't have a problem getting on that darn ferry boat. Hey, I believe in ghosts. How you doing this morning? Afternoon, night, whatever. How's the weather where you're at? I gotta buy me a treadmill and get in shape before the spring gets here. You guys still have huge snowing at Florian? Yeah, I was telling everybody in the room here that it was snowing here this morning, but it looks like it's just cold and cold now. Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Haven't seen you around a couple of days. How are you feeling? We'll be on about 8 more minutes, you guys. How's the weather down in Tennessee, Chris? I'm doing okay. It's cold here. No snow, knock on wood. But it's colder than well diggers, you know what, in January. 58 and cloudy. Oh man, you guys are in a heat wave. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a panel tonight, Chris. Tonight's my prepping and bushcraft live stream. We're gonna talk about being kidnapped in SHTF. How a person would want to think in order to get free of their captors. Sounds good, old man. Sounds good. Sounds really good, my friend. It should be a great topic. People don't realize. I hear everybody talk about all kinds of stuff, but you know, there are going to be times when all hell breaks loose where people are going to be kidnapped and they're going to be used to do things that they probably won't want to do. There'll probably be all kinds of bad things happening, but mostly they're going to use them to just move goods for them so that they don't have to carry their own. So I think it'd be a good topic. If you want to come on the panel, let me know. I'll put you up there. Well, she's going to have to be the first stop I make, I hate to tell you, because she's right on the road to where I got to go. She already told me if I don't stop there on my way that I'll be in deep doo-doo. Hey, Chris, I got the new stickers in, bud. You want to see them? I'll get one out to you. So, anything else you guys want to talk about real quick? Did you hear? Is Sue still in? She may have had to go do something. She's at work. That terrible word I hate. Shouldn't say that. I actually work here when I'm doing leather work and stuff. I guess I do partially work. I'm on my part time job now. For those of you just getting in here, I'm gonna I had a Patreon page forever, ever since I started YouTube, but I really haven't done too much over there. I have posted a few videos over there, and I've got the tier schedule all set up for giveaways and stuff. And so, with all the YouTube hubbub going on, I've started working on more things to do over there, and I'm going to start doing like live streams. I'm going to start doing podcasts that you can only see if you're a patron, and I'm going to be doing some other stuff over there, some leather work, and all those things you guys will be on board to see if you want to come over and be a follower. You don't have to actually be a Patreon. You could actually just be a follower, and then after you been there for a while, if you decide you could become a paying patron, which would allow you to get in to see like the podcasts, some of the videos and stuff I put up there that I don't put up here. I'm gonna start working on that more because of all the stuff with YouTube. You just never know with YouTube anymore what's gonna be happening. So I'm gonna start working on that a little bit more every day. I'm doing a little bit in there. So if you guys get a chance, come over and check us out over there. And if you haven't gone to my homepage yet, you should go check out my homepage. I put a brand new banner in there, and I can't show you because I'm on my phone. I was gonna, well, maybe I can. Maybe I can go to my homepage. Hold on a second. I'll try to get you guys switched over there. Uh, Really quick like before I get out of here. Let you guys see the new banner I put up there. Come on, there it is. There. I can't see you guys, but I'm just wanting you guys to see the new banner. If you look over here, you can see these are all quick link buttons. You can go to my Facebook page, you can go to Instagram, Teespring, PayPal. So that will be my new page logo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can watch too and see. There, I can get it sort of where I can see it with you guys. But that's a lot better banner than what I had up there before. Kind of relates more to who I am. Hope you guys can see that. Okay, so Sue must have been busy. Anyway, that's about all I got for now. I've got to get into town and do some stuff before I go live tonight. So I just want you guys to know that my watch hours have been messed with. Trying to do some stuff while I'm talking. Oh, there's the boy. All right, you guys, I got to get boys home. I've got to go steal my car back from him. Well, maybe he'll say hi to you guys real quick.
Hi.
Say hi, Dustin.
I did.
No, right there.
Hi.
There you go. Trying to get back to where I need to be here. Hold on. Come on. Yep. My fingers aren't got the good enough stuff on them. I guess it's not gonna work. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming on. Yeah, I see it's freezing up, so I'm just gonna get out of here and I'll see you guys later tonight. Thanks for coming on and watching, y'all. Later.